Okay, still utilizing the WIM facts, we're going to be looking at page Word 16 and following the 9 steps on that about viewing and navigating through a document on there. On step 1, it tells us that we're going to click the down scroll arrow, which is right over here. We're going to click on this until the comments area is at the top of the screen. So can't go any further than the bottom of the page. So here we go. There's our comments area. And of course, use the scroll to scroll through a large document so you can see different parts of the document. If you had multiple pages, you can actually use these double arrows right here, and that will take you to the next page or to the previous page. On step 2, it tells us that we're going to click the type comment. So we're going to click on this right here, and we're going to type in the text. A draft copy of the My Chow Tour brochure is attached. Please revise the text for accuracy. The photos are for placement only. Have you hired a photographer yet? So we're typing in just a little bit of an information to Wim Hoppengarth here. So we're going to type in this information. Just remember to keep checking your text and everything for any misspellings or grammatical errors. Okay, once we get finished typing that text, that will complete step 2. Step 3 tells us on here that we're going to click the zoom level button, and right now it says at 100%. So we want to click on that, and notice it brings up the zoom dialog box. Of course, you can also click the zoom button in the zoom group on the view tab to open up this as well. So if I would go up to the view group up here, the view group, I can also click on this zoom right here, and that takes me to the zoom dialog box. Step 4 tells us that we want to click on the whole page option button. So if I click on the whole page option here, this is going to show us the entire page. So then I'm going to click on OK. Step 5 tells me that we're going to click the text at the bottom of the page to move the insertion point to the bottom of the page. So we click the text at the bottom of the page on here, and that's going to move that on down this way. And then it tells us we're going to click on the View tab, and then we're going to click on the Page Width button that's on there. And we notice that right here in the Zoom group is the page width, and notice that brings that page up a little bit. Now in here, on step 6, it's going to tell us that we're going to click on the urgent box. And when we click on the urgent box, that's going to put our insertion point in there, and we're going to type in the letter X on there, and that is just going to kind of check that on there. And then next, we're going to go back up here to our Zoom group, and we're going to click on the One Page button so we see the whole document again. On step 7, it tells us that we are going to click Fax over here. And notice that that moves the insertion point over this way. And then it tells us we're going to move the zoom slider until we see 100%. So we're going to move this little slider right down here, and we're going to keep on zooming until we get to 100%. We could also click on the plus arrow. That will move it as well. On step 8, it tells us that we're going to click the zoom in button here 3 times. That just makes it a little bit larger, should be at 130%. And then we're going to click on the vertical placeholder on here where it says type the company or type the sender company name, which is on there. Which in this case actually says Microsoft for me. Yours may actually say type the sender company name. I'm going to delete that right there, and I'm going to click on delete again just to delete that text. Next, I'm going to click on type the company address here, and I'm going to delete it as well. Hit my delete key. Next, it tells us on there, of course you have to click it twice, you have to delete it twice to completely remove the content control. And finally, we're going to click on where it says right here, type the company phone number. And we're not going to type a phone number in, we're actually going to type in text. We're going to type in Quest Specialty Travel, San Diego, California. And even though that it gives you spaces to input in this information, you don't always have to replace the placeholder text with the information that is suggesting that you put it in there. So next, what we're going to do is on step 9, we're going to click on our Office button. and we're going to do this in a print preview. We're going to take a look at print preview and take a look over your document for any errors. Once you take a look at this document, you can close the print preview, and we're going to click on this 130% down here at the bottom, the zoom level button, and we're going to change this percentage to 100. So we're going to go right here and just click on the zoom to 100, click on OK, and once we have that, go ahead and save your document. Now you'll be uploading the Vietnam tour memo on there, as well as the WIM facts. You're going to be uploading those onto the course sites on there. But once you have your document looking correct on here, just go ahead and close out your program and get back to your desktop. Be sure that you do take a look on page Word 17. This talks about the different views that are available on there, such as the print layout view, draft view, full screen reading view, the web layout view, and the outline view. Make sure that you read that section. There's a lot of good information in that area for you. And that concludes all the videos for Word Unit A, and be sure to take a look at the content area for your assignments.